Assalamu alaikum students, hope you are doing good. This is your lecture for today. We are going to start the exercise of unit 6, that is work and energy. 6.1, encircle the correct answer from the given choices. So first MCQ is the work done will be zero when the angle between the force and the distance is. So class, when the angle between force and distance will be equal to 90, it will be equal to 0, right? Because we have to use the formula W is equals to F Fs cos of theta. In theta we have to put 90, so we get the answer 0. The second one is if the direction of motion of the force is perpendicular to the direction of motion of the body, then work done will be maximum, minimum, 0, none of the above. So it will be option C, that is 0. It is same like MCQs number 1, like at 90-degree the both force and force and distance, they will be equal to perpendicular to each other. So it's the same statement, they just change it to just to confuse you, but the answer, the statement will be same, right? So the right option is 0. If the velocity of a body becomes double, then its kinetic energy will be. So you have to use the formula of kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equals to half mv square, right? So in case of velocity, when velocity will be double, it will be equal to 2v, right? So when you take it, you put 2v instead of v and you take the whole square, it will come in the form of 4 times, right? It will be kinetic energy is equals to 4 into 1 by 2 mv square. So it will become 4 times. So the right option is option C. The work done is lifting in a brick of mass 2 kg through a height of 5 meter above the ground will be. So as we have to find out the work done, so in this case the work done will be equal to F is equals to mgh, right? So if you just put the value in the formula, you will have to multiply 2 multiply by 10 multiply by 5 with the help of a calculator, and you will get the answer 100 joules. So this is the right option for MCQs number 4. So the question number 5 is the kinetic energy of a body of mass 2 kg is 25 joule. Its speed is, so kinetic energy is given, that is 25 joules, and mass is about 2 kg, and we have to find out the speed, that is equals to v. So what we have to do, we simply use the formula of kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equals to half mv square. When we put the values, we will get the answer 5 meter per second. So the right option is option A. Which one of the following converts light energy to the electrical energy? Obviously, it will be a photocell. The right option is option C. When a body is lifted through a height h, the work done on it appears in the form of it is potential energy. Whenever we are dealing with position at some height, we say that it is a potential energy. So the right option is B. The energy stored in a coal is, it is a chemical energy that is stored in the coal. That is, the right option is option C. So then question number 9 is the energy stored in a dam is, if you see that this is basically the potential energy. The stored water has a potential energy, so stored dam is also a potential energy. In Einstein mass energy equation, c is the speed of light, which is equals to 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. Then 11 is rate of doing work is called power. So the right option is option C. So class, these are the questions and answers that are starting from 6.2. You have to do all these questions in your notebook. So the question number 1 is define work. What is its SI unit? So first of all, you have to define the work. So you have to write the definition of work, that is, work is done when a force acting on a body displaces it in its direction of force. Work is a scalar quantity. It depends on the force acting on a body, displacement of the body, and the angle between them. So the formula for the work is, if you see the definition, work is equals to force into displacement, and you have to write W is equals to Fs. If you see that the force and displacement, they are not parallel to each other, then we have to deal only with x component, and we have to suppose to be body move in the direction of x, but in this case the y component will not be considered, right? So we will use a formula, w is equals to fxs. So it's on the x-axis, so we can say that f is equals to f cos of theta. S will be as it is. If you multiply this with f, we will get fs is equals to cos of theta, which is equal to w, and SI unit of work is joule. So this is the answer of question number 6.2. When does a force do work? Explain. Work is done when a force acts on a body and moves it in the direction of force. Greater is the force acting on a body and the longer is the distance moved by it. Larger would be the work done. If the force is unbalanced, it causes acceleration. This involves doing work to move in a certain direction. This is the answer of question 6. Why do we need energy? The answer is energy is an important and fundamental concept in science. It links almost all the natural phenomena. When we say that a body has energy, we mean that it has the ability to do work. Water running down the stream has the ability to do work, so it possesses energy. The energy of running water can be used to run water mills or water turbines. So that's why we need energy, because energy is very important. We are using energy in various fields. 6.5 is define energy. Give two types of mechanical energy. First of all, you have to give the definition of energy. That is, a body possesses energy if it is capable to do a work. Then you have to tell that mechanical energy possesses two types of energies. Mechanical energy possessed by a body is of two types. One is kinetic energy, another one is potential energy. 6.6 is define kinetic energy and drive its relation. So first of all, we have to define what is kinetic energy. The energy possessed by a body due to its motion is called its kinetic energy. Then we have to give the explanation. So we have to take some example to derive a relation for kinetic energy. Consider a body of mass m moving with velocity v. The body stops after moving through some distance s. So it's mean when body will be stopped, its final velocity will be equal to 0. Initially, its velocity will be was v, right? So due to some opposing force such as force of friction acting on it. So then how body stop? It stop because of the force of friction. So we have to take the force with a negative sign. The body possesses kinetic energy and is capable to do work against opposing force F until all of its kinetic energy is used up. When all of the kinetic energy of the body is used up, the body will be stopped. So the kinetic energy of the body must be equal to work done by its due to its motion. So kinetic energy is represented by Ke and work done is equals to Fs. Initially the body is moving, so Vi is equals to V, and then when body stop, so its final velocity Vf will be equal to 0. According to Newton's second Ma. So A is equals to minus F by M. Minus sign is because of the opposite force, that is force of friction. As the portion is opposed, hence A is come with a negative sign because force is negative. By using third equation of motion, that is 2as is equals to vf square minus vi square. In this equation, we have to substitute the value of a, that is minus f by m. Then we have to written as vf is equals to 0 and vi is equals to v. Now we can, if we just simplify it, we have to multiply left hand side and just simplify it. We will get fs is equals to 1 by 2 mv square. From equation 6.3 and 6.4, we know that kinetic energy is equals to Fs, that is equals to work done. So we can write kinetic energy instead of Fs. So kinetic energy is equals to half mv square. So this is equation 6.5 that gives the kinetic energy possessed by a body of mass m moving with a velocity. So kinetic energy is basically possessed due to the motion of the body. So there is a velocity that clear us that body is in a moving position. This is the answer of this question. Then 6.7 is define potential energy and drive its relation. First of all, we have to give the definition of potential energy. That is, The energy possessed by a body due to its position is known as its potential energy. Let a body, then we have to give the explanation. Let a body of mass m be raised up through a height h from the ground. So there is some body, and when we just raise a body at some height from the ground, if you measure the distance from the earth, it will become in the form of height that we have to represent by small h. The body will require potential energy equal to the work done in lifting it to the height. Obviously, body has done some work because some force is applied and some distance is covered in the form of height, which is equal to the work done. So we can say that potential energy is equals to F into H. Whenever the height involved, the force is equal to the weight. So we can write W instead of F, that is W into H. All of you know that weight is equals to mg. So we can write mg instead of this W, and we can say that potential energy is equals to WH, which is equals to mgh. Potential energy is equals to mgh. This is a relation for potential energy. Thus, the potential energy possessed by the body with respect to ground is mgh and is equal to the work done lifting it to the height h. The last question for this lecture is 6.8. The question is why fossil fuels are called non-renewable form of energy. Answer is the fossil fuels took millions of years for their formation. They are known as the non-renewable sources. We use fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gas to heat our houses and run industry and transport. They are usually called hydrocarbons because they are made from carbon and hydrogen. When they are burned, they combine with oxygen from the air. The carbon become the carbon dioxide, hydrogen become the hydrogen oxide, that is called water, while energy is released in the form of heat. So we can say that if we take the example of coal, in case of fossil fuel, then carbon dioxide plus oxygen give us carbon dioxide plus heat energy. And if we just mix the hydrogen with carbon, we can say that the hydrocarbon is combined with oxygen, we will get carbon dioxide, also water and heat energy. So this is lecture for today. You have to do these question and answer in your notebook. Thank you.